Welcome back. Lora Markova is standing by at Monument Square with Meredith Harris.
Thanks, Zoe. Well, everyone is talking about this soon-to-be billion-dollar local bank. Earlier this month, Air-based North Middlesex Savings Bank and Marlborough Savings Bank announced that they plan on merging by the end of this year. Now, the new bank will operate under a new name and will hold close to $1 billion in assets. Both banks have said that all current employees will get to keep their jobs. And while we're not quite sure where this new bank will actually be headquartered, Marlborough Savings Bank is the larger of the two, so one could presume that they would choose to stay here in the city of Marlborough. Now, to tell me more about what this would mean for the business community here, I'm joined by the Marlborough Economic Development Corporation's Director of Operations, Meredith Harris. Thanks for joining me, Meredith.
Thanks for having me, Laura.
All right, so to be clear, we're not sure if they're staying here or not, and that's absolutely fine. You know, that we'll find out soon enough. But let's presume that they are staying here, and let's just think about the fact that at the end of this year, we may have $1 billion bank here in Marlborough. How would this impact the local business community, and what does it really say for the current business environment here?
Sure. I mean, so this is a great opportunity, not only for the city, but also for Marlborough Savings Bank. You know, we're very happy to see the bank expanding and expanding their footprint not only here within the city, but also regionally. And we can only presume as well that it's going to create much more opportunity for other small businesses and people looking for access to capital.
All right, and let's talk about innovation, because Marlborough is becoming quite known for their innovation. GE Healthcare last month, there was an article in the Owissa Business Journal about their pioneering of precision medicine. And almost no month goes by without a new patent or a new FDA approval of something that was made here in Marlborough, that was invented here in Marlborough in the biotech, pharmaceutical, life sciences industry. How is all of this innovation happening here?
Sure. So the quick answer that I would give you is access to talent. Marlborough has, access to the best and the brightest talent, not only here within the city and regionally, but also throughout the Commonwealth. And I think that the bigger companies that we've been able to attract over the past 5 years, continuing to be leaders in their field and ahead of innovation, shows that other companies will continue to come in, and they will continue to come here and grow and expand.
Now, I want to talk about what MEDC is doing at the moment. One of your projects is revitalizing the downtown, and as part of that is repurposing the Walker Building right here behind us. Now, where does that project stand at the moment?
So we've begun the feasibility study process. It should be about 6 to 8 weeks. We'll have what SMMA is going to do is tell us what is the highest and best use for that site. And after that, we will then go into the public outreach process, where we'll go into the community and see what people here in the city would like to see happen with that building. And then after that, we go to the RFP. So it's moving along, everything's on track, and we're very happy to have that happening.
All right, one of the other projects that MEDC is working on is working with the hospitality industry in the city to educate local employees on various things, from serving alcohol safely to cultural sensitivity later this month. Tell me more about this project. So
typically we run a free course for the hospitality industry and any of the food service providers here in the city for their employees. It's a cost savings for the employer, and we want to make sure that all of the employees in the hotels and the restaurants are really putting on their best face when we have people coming to Marlborough to visit the hotels and the restaurants and the residents. We want to make sure that everyone's trained properly and can really represent the city best. And so part of that, we've decided to hold a cultural sensitivity training, which is going to be later on this month, for the hotel industry in particular. We have a lot of business that has come into the city, and as a result we have dignitaries coming over from other countries, and we want to make sure that everyone is aware of the cultural sensitivities that come along with that.
Absolutely. And before I let you go, I want to talk about your new website.
Sure. Very proud of that.
It launched just about a month ago or so, and what's the feedback been, and what can people find on this new website?
It's all positive. The feedback has been all positive. We want to make sure that the website is somewhere that both the residents and the business community can go for any type of information. It's really a hub of statistics and facts and figures and fast facts, and if any restaurants that you want to go to, and where a business is located, and our apartments that are available, and anything that you need to know about the city. That's where you need to go to find out.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Meredith, and we'll see you next time. All right, that's Meredith Harris, Director of Operations at the Marlboro Economic Development Corporation. And if you want to find out more about what the MEDC does, or get local news about Marlboro, or really just find out anything to do with the city of Marlboro itself, you can go to their website, which is marlboroedc.com. And of course, you can always follow them on their social pages at Marlboro EDC. That's all from me for now. Back to you, Zoe.
Thanks, Laura.